So where do they go now, right? They're 0-2 for the fifth time.
Wait. You need to tell him what you said about Taylor Heinicke because I need to know what he thinks of the young quarterback.
Listen, Taylor Heinicke to me is like Gardner Minshew. Like I think like you can get excited because he has some good moments, but once people start breaking him down, I don't see a very talented football player. If he goes against any top 15 players, I think he's going to be able to get exploited because they're going to have more film on him. I think he's a nice guy, but I think he's a backup at best. Daniel Jones is, to me, a franchise quarterback.
He's a younger Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's a good player that can do exactly what Washington. If you remember, what is your name?
Chase
Alan
James.
Hahn. That's right.
Oh.
I've had like 9 different co-hosts. So
how dare you?
If you can remember, Alan, when Rex Ryan was on, not Rex Ryan, what the hell, Ron Rivera.
Ron Rivera.
If you can remember when Ron Rivera was on with us, he described the type of quarterback he was looking for in terms of what he needed to do in that offense so he can win games. Mm-hmm. And that is what he needs. A guy that doesn't make mistakes, a guy that won't turn the ball over, make a few little cute plays here and there, make people giggly, and then in the end play defense. And that's who he is. He's that quarterback. He'll be the starting quarterback from here on out, even when Ryan Fitzpatrick gets healthy, and they'll fight for the division, and he'll give them a chance to win the division. Yeah. Now, you're not trading him for this quarterback and that. I mean, that's what he is, a serviceable starting young Kirk Cousins type. That's what he is.
Okay. I mean, that's right now for them. That's what they need. A lot of people were wondering what they would do without Ryan Fitzpatrick. I think they have their answer. Key, I do want to ask you, though, I know you talked about this on your show in the morning, but after Urban Meyer says no chance he would go leave Jacksonville for the USC job, now Eric Bieniemy also having to talk about it.
Now I'm going to have to hang up on you because your producer didn't tell me anything about you asking me anything about USC. Your producer told me that I would be talking about the Giants and tied in from the Raiders, Waller. Now you getting slick as a host and gonna slide USC in there. I should just hang up on you.
Well, you know what? The problem I have though is that you pretended to not remember my name because you work with so many hosts. I just became a nameless, faceless guy. One of those people. You cut me deep with that one. You know that. It's very personal. So if you don't want to answer, you don't want to answer the USC. I mean, you being Mr. USC, you are Mr. Trojan, and you don't want to tell me what your insight is on Eric Bieniemy or anybody else as a candidate for that prestigious job, one of the biggest, greatest jobs in college football.
West? Are you calling Keyshawn Worldwide West? He's working behind the scenes.
He should be.
May cost you a little, may cost you a lot for services.
Here's what I would say. There's a number of great candidates out there for us as we continue to just look at our research and look forward to somebody. Our leadership is going to move things in the right direction. I feel like, it's a very prestigious job. There's a lot of players and coaches that want to go to school here and coaches that want to coach here across the country. One of the things that we value at USC is excellence, and we haven't had that in quite some time, and we want to get back to that level.
Yeah, boring standard answer, as I expected. All right, well, how about Jon Gruden saying that Waller is the best player he's ever coached? We had Warren Sapp on yesterday. He just kind of brushed it off, said it didn't mean anything to him.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think that Jon meant that. I think Jon was excited in the moment. I think he meant the best tight end he's ever coached. I think he just was talking fast and he got excited, and wasn't really thinking. And that happens. I mean, because clearly we all know that that's not the case. Mm-hmm. I mean, we know that. He might not be the 20th best player that Gruden has ever coached. I mean, he's just talking, man.
He's in the moment.
He can't get all excited about that.
He was living in the moment. There's no doubt about that.
Living in the moment. Yeah. How you gonna have 6 Hall of Famers you coached? Well, actually more than that. How you gonna have? Well, let me see. Let me think who he coached.
Jerry Rice.
He coached Rich Gannon, Jerry Rice, Tim Brown. Let's just leave it there with the Raiders. He also Charles Woodson. So that's 4. Those are 3 Hall of Famers and an MVP. So that's 4. Then when you come to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you 6 potential Hall of Famers. 3 are already in the Hall, and 3 more will go in. No, 4 is already in the Hall. I'm sorry, because Randall McDaniel's already in the Hall of Fame. So 4 Hall of Famers, 3 on defense, 1 on offense, and 2 more are probably going to go in defense with Simeon Rice and Rondé Barber.
Yeah, John Lynch shouldn't be in.
Well,
No, I'm just playing.
He's in.
Man, be quiet, man. Stop hating all the time.
He's in. That's all that matters.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.